Welcome to day 76 of your everyday yogi journey. This practice celebrates the feeling that all the pieces of your learning are finally clicking together. Welcome. Come into a nice seated posture. Figure out the mudra with your hands. Down, up, one down. Whatever you wish, whatever feels good. You can always bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, and close down the eyes. Focus in on the breath, deep belly breaths, filling the belly, filling the chest, all the way up through the crown of the head, holding and letting everything go. Again, deep inhale, feeling the belly, filling the chest, all the way up through the crown of the head, holding the breath at the top. Exhale, release. Last time, deep inhale, filling all the way up through the crown. Exhale, let it all go. And softly blinking open the eyes. We'll get started in a cat-cow. So come to a tabletop. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, the heart, and the head. Exhale, arch the spine, drop the crown of the head. Inhale, expand and open into your beautiful, majestic cow or unicorn. And exhale, arch and dome into your scared cat or rainbow. Inhale, arch and open. Unicorn. Exhale, dome and arch, rainbow. Inhale, open and expand, then come back to neutral. Right foot comes back, exhale, crunch it into the elbow. Right foot goes back, crunch it into the elbow. Crunch, expand, crunch, and back to neutral. Tapping out the feet and shifting over to the left side. Inhale, expand. Exhale, crunch the knee towards the elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. And come back to neutral. And coming back to tabletop. Tapping out the feet. Go ahead and cross over into a seated position. And scooch to the center of your mat. Coming into a boat pose, Navasana. Shins parallel to the top of the mat, palms face up. Inhale, expand. Extend the legs, lower the back. And come back up, cross, and slowly lower down onto the back. Coming into a supine crow, you're going to extend the arms and latch the knees under the elbows. Pushing through the palms. So you're engaging in the hands and the knees, pushing the knees into the back of the arms and pushing the hands against gravity. Exhale, release. And figure 4, crossing the right leg over the left, coming into a eagle position. Crossing the arms as well, right comes underneath left. Supine eagle crunch. Exhale, release. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, release. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, release. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, release. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, release. And release the arms, release the legs. Windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And then crossing the left leg over the right. Latching in the eagle. And left arm comes underneath the right, latching the eagle arms. And moving into an eagle crunch. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, release. 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 Let it go. Open up. Windshield wiper the knees. Hugging the knees in towards the chest and rocking yourself back and forth. Coming up into a seated posture. Moving into a yogi squat. Using the elbows to push in towards the knees to open and expand the hip flexors. Inhale, shift the gaze up. Exhale, shift the gaze down. Expanding and flexing through the spine. Palms come down, hips come up. Heel toe the feet slower together. And come to standing, switch postures. Coming into a forward fold. And shifting the knees into the arms, playing with the balance of the toes. Shifting the gaze forward and out, coming into crow. And if you fall out, you can just play with it and try to come back in. And coming down. Tabletop. And then right foot comes outside the right hand. Back knee lifts off the ground, coming into a lizard pose on the right side. Lowering the back knee and shifting the foot to the center of the hands. Shifting back and flexing the right foot, toes back towards the face, half split on the right side. Release the forehead down to the knee. Inhale, shift the gaze back up. And start to rebend and come out of your half split. Pivoting through center, coming into a stand-in, wide-legged forward fold. Release the neck and the head, maybe grabbing onto the ankles and using that as leverage to pull the head closer towards the mat. Inhale, start to come back up through center. And twist around to the left side. Coming into lizard on the left side, left foot outside the left hand. Inhale, shift the gaze forward and up. right knee off the mat. And pivoting the foot in the center of the hands, lowering the back knee, untucking the toes. Shifting the left leg back, pointing the toes towards the face, half split on the left side. Inhale, start to rise back up, shifting the weight forward, and bringing the front leg to meet the back. Wiggling out the spine, tapping out the feet, and shifting into compass pose. So we'll come center of the mat. Connecting the sits bones to the earth, grabbing onto the right heel. Inhale, lift the right heel off the mat as high as you can get it. Compass pose on the right side. Exhale, lower back down. And shifting legs. Latching onto the left heel. Inhale, lift the heel as high as you can. And exhale, release it back down. And coming into Bird of Paradise. Coming into a standing posture. But not after a forward fold, of course. And slowly rise up. So you're going to shift the weight into the left foot. Start to bring the right leg up, binding and latching underneath the right thigh, and flexing the toes and trying to straighten out that right leg. Bird of Paradise, exhale, release. And shifting into a Bird of Paradise on the left side, shifting the weight into the right foot, slowly lifting the left leg, latching underneath that left thigh, binding, and straightening and flexing. Exhale, release. Good job, yogis. And coming into a seated wide leg stretch. Extend both legs out as far as you can get them. Connect the sits bones to the earth. Inhale, find length. Exhale, start to bow the chest forward. Maybe grabbing onto the ankles and using that as leverage, or you can grab onto the mat and crawl your hands forward. Maybe make a pillow and rest the forehead. Flexing the toes back towards the face, or pointing. Maybe interchanging flexing and pointing. Inhale, rise back up. And assist your legs back towards center. And coming to the center of the mat, engaging the core, slowly lowering back. One vertebra at a time. Making your way down to Shavasana. Lie back and soften your gaze inward. Imagine a glowing jigsaw sphere floating above your heart. Each piece a teaching you've integrated. Gratitude, presence, forgiveness, RAS, reticular activating system, friendship, yes and, loving the work, embracing newness. With every inhale, another piece locks into place. With every exhale, the sphere brightens, Feel that completed sphere slowly lower into your chest, becoming part of you. Today, I trust that everything I've learned is already living inside me as one whole way of being. Returning the awareness back to the body. Begin to deepen your breath. Move gently, then roll to one side. And come up to seated position. Carrying this into your day. I am no longer collecting pieces. I am becoming the sphere. Namaste.